Hi, this is Anna Kitney from Bergeron, and I've just arrived in the beautiful Big Fork in Montana. I'm here to do additional Theta Healing instructor training, and it's absolutely stunning. The weather's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm in the forest here, and I want to share with you a few tips around how to build your healing business. So whether you're a Theta healer, a Reiki healer, a therapist of some kind, counselor, a massage therapist, there's a few tips that I've learned over the last 10 years as a therapist myself, as an instructor, that I think would really help you. And then the first is what we call the elevator pitch. Okay, so the elevator pitch is kind of your sales pitch. So if you imagine that you step into an elevator and you've got like literally 2 minutes between the ground floor and say the 12th floor to kind of convince the boss that happens to be in the elevator that you are the right person for the job. Now, the way this translates to you as a therapist is, are you able to explain what it is that you do to your potential clients? So, for example, you meet somebody in a cafe, they're complaining about aches and pains, and you know that you can help them. Okay, with your treatment or therapy, you know that you can help this person. So, what is it that you're going to say to this person to offer your services to them? Now, new practitioners who get really excited, for example, Theta healers, they've just done their qualifications, and so they start spieling about all the things that they've learned, all the things they can do. And so, for example, it could be, oh, you can do guardian angel readings, or you can do, mediumship, speak to ancestors, or, you can go into the body and do a scan and heal a disease instantly. Well, the first thing is we are not allowed to make health claims. That's for a start. So we can't claim that we heal anything. We work with complementary therapies and allopathic medicine. So you need to be able to communicate to your potential client what it is that you do in a very clear way they'll understand. And so the most important thing for your client is what's in it for them, okay, the benefits. Okay, so when a practitioner talks about, okay, I can do spirit release, I can do mediumship, I can do connect to guardian angels. Those are features. Those are features of the service that you offer. Okay, what the client is interested in is the benefits. How can you help them? So, for example, that you can help alleviate stress in their life, that you can help them to release their fears and phobias, that you can help them with money issues, for example. So as Theta healers, we work with clients around clearing their blocks to money and abundance and prosperity, blocks to, for example, diseases and illnesses. Every disease and condition has beliefs associated with that. Disease is a messenger, and so what is that disease teaching that person? So helping to the client to understand why they attracted that disease in the first place. What is it teaching them? And so your elevator pitch is literally 2 minutes. Okay, explain to your person what it is that you do. So, when my son was going to private school, okay, and all the mums were driving sort of four-wheel drive Mercedes. If I started saying that I was a psychic and a healer, that they wouldn't understand that concept. That's not the target audience. So when I explained what it is that I do, I said I was a trainer and a coach working in self-development. I worked on changing limiting beliefs into empowering ones. That target audience understood and got what it is that I did. But if I started saying I do psychic readings and spirit release and guardian angels, that's not their vocabulary. They don't understand that language. They may make judgments on what they think a psychic is, okay? So one piece of advice I would also add is it's good to know who you're speaking to. So before you dive in and try to sell your services, understand who you're speaking to. So questions are the answers. So when you're standing in the elevator, actually I'll give you a really good example. So I was having a ring amended. The size was too big, and so I was in this antique shop. I just bought this ring, and it needed to be adjusted. So I'm in the lift, going upstairs to where they repair the ring, and so I'm standing in the lift with this this elderly gentleman. He must have been, I guess, 70, maybe 80, and he goes to me, "So what it is that what do I do?" And so I thought to myself, okay, so he runs an antique shop. Given his age, how would I explain what it is that I do? So I thought about the kind of clients I had seen that morning prior to coming to him. And I'd been working with clients to do with relationships and marriage. So I said to him, I help people with their marriages. And he said to me, you'll never be out of a job. So that elevator pitch was really like literally like 2 seconds that I positioned myself as like a counselor, that I help people through a talking therapy to help them with their marriages. He understood that, he got that. And so when you ask the person standing in front of you about them, what their needs are, what their requirements are, what their background is, then you know how to better position your elevator pitch in a way that appeals to them, that you're talking to what's in it for them, the benefits. What are they going to get out of your treatment or therapy? Is it, you know, pain release? Is it release of anxiety, stress? Is it emotional issues? Is it physical issues? What are they going to get at the end of that treatment with you? Okay, so I've got loads more to share with you. So this is kind of part holiday, part study. So I'll squeeze it in. I'll try and do as many as I can over the next month while I'm out here. So stay tuned for more. If you're interested in finding out more about theta healing, I'm doing an introductory workshop on the 3rd of September. That's in London. The details are on my website, so go check that out. And otherwise, I'll see you in a couple of days for another tip. Bye, guys.